There are corpses of thoughts and words that have never known the soul of a sentence. Within me are whispers of a muted gringa that go recessively with the shelter of a dominant Mexican vessel made of Reynosa, Tamaulipas, the birthplace of tacos de pepe, and the soul of my first sentence in Espanol. For 4 years, my roots were in the field of mi gente, my family. For 4 years, my tongue would play with the leather language Spanish, conjure enough spirit to know and say that I am Gonzalez, a Mexicana and a Mexican citizen. For 4 years, I was a Mexicana of Reynosa, Tamaulipas, and then I was not. I was moved from my roots, placed in the new ground of red, white, and blue, because under the Constitution of the United States, I am a legal citizen of this country too. Now, I had to know the gringa inside of me on my 5th birthday, on my first day of school, on the mouth of another girl who said, "You are Ana." As for my other 2 names, they were strictly for home and my family, who knew that Spanish was better at treating Valeria Gonzalez with the same smooth sound of the word romance. They were sheltered in the cage of my chest, in my heart, and in my mom's mouth, every time she brought Valeria Gonzalez home to my family in Mexico. But in school, I was poor, hungry for a conversation with another, a pauper in the classroom with only a penny of the word yes or no. The tip of my tongue is terrified to make a word because there is a faithless language of religion that has no soul to make a sentence. English was a sour lemon on my tongue, which was cut, bruised, and abused by this tough new gringa called Ana. I told Valeria Gonzalez to retreat in the arms of my madre, my mom, because she is the reason I am Mexicana after all. So I was mute because the gringa within me and I never met until I slowly murdered the Mexican girl called Valeria Gonzalez with the Webster Dictionary and a diet of books and gringo movies in English for 7 straight years, 7 years of war. It's satire that I was colonizing myself with the same intent of a conquistador in the Aztec plain, destroying words, aborting thoughts, and raising the flag of Ana, the American, on my palate so that my tongue knows that the soul of a sentence, the religion of a language, has a new master. Now I am in middle school, a cowgirl herding ideas, branding thoughts, and lynching Valeria Gonzalez with any Spanish word that would come to her head, because that would make an accent, makes a note to the gringa called Ana that Valeria Gonzalez is still alive, and will give a warrant to those middle schoolers to be called a Spanish kid, which is worse than being lynched. Ana is a dictator. Ana is rich with friends. Ana is obese with the English vocabulary and previewing an interest in writing. As per Valeria Gonzalez, she was still in the cage, slowly suffocating, feeling claustrophobic from the chambers of a colonized heart. She moves from my heart to my throat, close to the exit because she was being chased out, spat at by the reflection that said, "You don't belong." She is no longer wanted because the gringa wants to baptize a complete and purebred religion of the English tongue, yet she was still clinging on to my mother's lips every time she brought me home to my family in Mexico. Now, high school on the verge, my mom asked me, "Valeria Gonzalez, ¿cómo estás?" Translation, how are you? The wire in my ears is still Mexicana through and through. The foundations that I came from still respond. Regardless of all the colonization, my roots still respond. I'm still Valeria Gonzalez, though the religion of Spanish is on the edge of my tongue, dangling, just wanting to throw up, waiting for the end. I want to put my finger in my mouth to pick at it, evoke a response, resuscitate the hunted and persecuted religion, because how else can I speak to my mom? How else can I speak to my gente? How else can I be a Mexicana if I do not respect it? I gag and I move words with a confused tongue, causing zombie words that were crafted by disembodied parts of a sentence, making me speak, I soy bien.